Hey guys, welcome back to Insight Tennis Tour Stroke Series. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about the forehand. I get a lot of comments and questions from all over the world. How can I beef up my forehand? How can I add power to my forehand? There's a lot of different variations out there in terms of how to hit your forehand, obviously, but there are some fundamental principles that all of the pros use, and this is one of the keys to getting power on your forehand. So we're just going to talk about just a simple tip today that's going to allow you. Now this is a little bit more advanced for advanced players, but again, I do get lots of requests from 5-0 and above players saying, hey, how can I add that pop to my forehand? So first and foremost, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Share the video. Also click that notification button so that you get all the new content as it comes out. We greatly appreciate all your comments and questions. Keep those coming as well, and check out our website at insighttennis.com. We will be putting out a lot of new content in the next short while. We do have some programs there as well. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So we want to talk a little bit about the forehand. First of all, we want to look at the grip. Most players, probably the most widely used grip on the forehand would be the semi-western grip. Very, very simple to find the semi-western grip. You look at the back of the handle here. This is bevel number 1, 2, 3, 4. I want my index knuckle on bevel number 4 and the pad of my hand on bevel number 4. So it's going to look like this from the top. It's going to look like that from the side. Okay? That's the first thing. The second thing, and this is the thing that I see all the time at the recreational and club levels, is that first of all, most players are far too stiff with their wrist. Okay, it's locked, it's rigid. If you watch the best players in the world, you're going to see it's very relaxed and loose. So what we want to talk about is allowing the racket to release last second through the ball. Okay, as we come to contact and we're rotating through, we need to allow that racket head to release, and this is going to add a huge amount of power to your forehand. So what do I mean by that? Well, too often what I see is players will come into the ball like this, and they'll come in and they'll make contact, and then they'll kind of keep their wrist in this position and just kind of lock it in position and then rotate like this. Okay, you notice there I didn't release my racket head. My wrist is kept in this same position all the way through. This is not what the pros do. So what we want to do, what we want to focus on is, as I'm coming in, first of all, I want a loose grip, loose arm, and loose wrist, and centrifugal force will actually catch up. As I come into the ball here, it releases back. As I come to contact here, I want to allow that racket to release. Notice how I'm releasing that racket through the ball and finishing. This is going to add huge power. Now, I want to be very careful that you don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I am not advocating to start flipping your wrist back here, okay? This should happen as a product of the momentum of the swing. Centrifugal force will catch up at some point. So if I'm loose, if I'm relaxed, okay, it should happen naturally. So it's going to look something like this, and I'm going to release it and finish, okay? So here and release and finish. Here, release and finish, okay? The difference is, if I don't release, look at how it looks as I come to contact. I make contact here, and if I keep my wrist like this, notice that my wrist is still like this. If you watch all the best players in the world, you're going to see very, very clearly that after contact, their wrist is like that. Not like this, like that. And that's where that release comes from. So next time you're out there, guys, soft hands, loose grip, loose arm, allow that racket to release through the ball. You're going to add a huge amount of power. If you keep that racket loose in your hand, centrifugal force will take over at the right time. This should happen as a product of the momentum of the swing, not you trying to make it happen. So go out and try it, guys. Let me know how it works for you. As always, appreciate your time. We'll see you next time out on the court.